Hello, I'm back. Okay, you should have done your 5 little tentacles. You should have this all done. Okay, and now we're ready to make the head of the Aries. Little bitty octopus. I mean, not octopus. I keep saying octopus. Jellyfish. Hey, jelly, jelly, jelly. Okay, remember, friend, the purpose of this is for you to read the instructions and make the project. Okay, it's not me actually showing you how to do it, because I really want you to be able to read a pattern or see something that you want to make and say, oh, I see this, and be able to read the pattern and make it without having to get ideas from YouTube. Okay, so this is more, I'm going to be showing more of reading a pattern and actually making the product. Okay, so we're at the part where it says crocheting the head, and it says to actually chain two, and it's telling you to put 6 single crochets into the second chain from the hook. So you just put 6 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Again, like I indicated before, this is something you can do in parts. That's why I'm putting the videos, really keeping them short and in part, because you may want to make it, like I said, this is relaxation. Should be relaxation. Say, okay, you know what, I'm just going to do this one little part, and before you know it, you have this done and made up. Okay, so just take a breather, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so now it's telling you round 1, 2 single crochet in each stitch round. Now, if you know how to crochet in the round and make your hats and everything that you make, this is just what you're doing. You're actually just making something crochet in the round. Okay, so I put my stitch mark in, and I like to count. I do a lot of counting with mine. Make sure I've got those stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then it's actually telling you to go ahead and put 2 stitches in each stitch round. So that's what you're going to do, is put 2 stitches in a round. When you finish with your 2 stitches round, you should have 12 altogether, and you will have an opening hole, and it's telling you just to pull the string that you actually started off with. Just pull that to close that hole up, and that's how you close. And that's gonna, I really wish now I had made a longer tail. I forgot, because even with this one, I kind of hang it up like this, but that's okay. We can always adjust that later. Okay, so now round 2 is telling you to single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochets. So you're going to do that 2 in the next one, 1, 2, and then it says, and repeat. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you where I made my mistake. It says single thread in the next stitch. 1, okay, and I did 2. So don't do that. That's why you got to read the patterns, because sometimes I got to watch those commas in the pattern. That is what the most important thing about the pattern. So it's telling me to single crochet 1 stitch in the next stitch, and then 2 into the next one. Okay, and it says repeat. So what you're going to do, and this is kind of like a count of 1, 2, 3. It's kind of like 1 stitch, 1, 2, 1 stitch. One, and I do it like a beat, because that way I keep my rhythm little going. Make it a little fun. Like I go 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Because I'm doing in the next stitch, I'm gonna do 1 stitch, boom, boom. 2 in the next one, boom, 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 boom. I do a lot of crazy stuff when I'm doing crocheting, just to make it fun. Okay, so I'm doing 1, boom, boom. Oh, I said 1, boom. Then it's 2, boom, boom. So it's kind of like 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. And that way you just remember, you don't have to worry about, because all you're doing is increasing. It's what you call increasing. And here's how you know if you did it right. When you get to your stitch mark, you should be putting in actually 2 stitches at the last, when you get to that stitch mark. And that's how, if I'm not counting, I know I did it right. Because at the end I should have 2 stitch mark, 2 single crochet in that last one. Then I put my marker back in, and I do the same thing. Round 3 is going to do the same thing. It's telling you to single crochet. We did round 2. Yeah, so we did round 2. So now we're at round 3, where it's single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Let me say single crochet in the next 2 stitches. It's kind of like saying 1, 1, then 2, 2. So we're going to do in 2. So it's 1, 1, and then in the next one is 2, 2, 2, 2. And you can also think of this as like the numbers are going up to like 3, 2, 1. It's like, okay, it's 2 single and 2 stitches, so it's going to be 4 stitches altogether before you repeat the pattern. Okay, if that makes sense. But that's what it's saying, and that's what we're going to do that all the way, and it's going to be increases by each one. It's going to say, first we start off with a single crochet in 1 stitch, then we start off with, and then 2, then a single crochet in 2 stitches, and then 2. So it's going to always be like you're increasing your numbers before you do the 2 doubles. Okay, so we're going to do that all the way up to round 5. Okay, and let's see if we should come up to 36, because remember, I want to keep the videos short so they're not a long video. Okay, so we're going to do this up until round 5. Okay, okay, I want to really show you this, because this is going to, I'm not going to be able to finish this as far as I wanted to do this video. Because remember I was telling you about preparing your yarn. You really don't want it like this. You really want it already in a ball. Well, because I didn't do it, because I said, oh, it's on a little bit of yarn, and I knew this. It's taking me longer than what it should to finish this up in the rounds, because I'm just at round 4, and I should have been done with this. But because I didn't prepare my yarn, it's tangling. So now I keep shaking it to get the yarn through. So you do really want to prepare your yarn, because when you don't, and you just, you know, it's just, this is just scrap yarn, and you say, oh, it's just a little bit, it still make for your next project to be kind of longer than it should be. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop here, and I'm going to come back on the second part. So go ahead and, looking at the pattern, go ahead and do rounds 6 and 7, and I'll come back on and do 8 through 11 to show you how to do that part. Okay, so go ahead and go do round, because it's just telling you to increase, and you just basically, because I know you know how to make a hat, you're just going around and around in the circle. While I go ahead and get my stuff together. Well, see, I told you this is SR Learning, and see how you're going to learn? See, just learn. I hope you learned something today, that you need to make sure your yarn is all together. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye, see you next time, bye-bye, see you next time, bye-bye.